Hello, Chalk and Friends. This is Sarah, Crafty Sarah, on Instagram and Facebook. I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture, an upscale DIY home decor company. And I'm coming with you today to do a board that I'm putting in my own house. This is a Chalk Couture surface, and it is magnetic. This is no longer available. This frame isn't. I actually won this at ChalkCon this year. Decided this would go up in my kitchen, and it will be my surface that I will put decor on it, and then I can clean it off with water and put something on for Valentine's, St. Patrick's Day, whatever. That's going to be my spot that I change the decor of my kitchen. So today I want to do, I'm going to put a Volkswagen on here. My twin brother and I were big on Volkswagens, and he's passed away 3 years ago, and I was given his Volkswagen, and it's in some dire need of repair, and I am hopefully someday in my life I'm going to be able to afford to have it renovated so that it's beautiful again and I can drive it. But anyway, I'm going to put this Volkswagen on my, because I'm always thinking of him still 3 years later. He was my buddy. So I am fuzzing this on our fuzzing cloth, and what that does is that adds a little lint to the transfer, and our transfers are vinyl and they are silkscreen. You can kind of see through their silkscreen. So I'm going to place this probably about right here. And this is a 3-part transfer. You don't want anything on the back side of your screen. So I want to really make sure that I don't have any air bubbles. I'm not sure how this is going to show up on black, but I'm doing it anyway. So this is going to be the main part of the bug. So this one, his bug is a dark blue. So this is our chalk paste, and I am just going to put it on with the squeegee. Trying to decide if I'm doing this right. Not sure why I would want the tires to be blue, but I guess we'll find out. So then you go back and you just remove all of your drag lines, and you put your excess back into your container, so we really don't have any waste when you're doing a single color like that. This is a craft for any age. Our Chalk Couture surfaces are washable, so you are able to, or most of them are, so you are able to reuse them. You just clean them off and reuse them. So then we just take the, I think I'm gonna, there's little registration marks here on the side. I'm just gonna go ahead and mark those, and what that'll do is that'll line up my next transfer. So I lift, and there is the bug. And then I'm just going to put this back on my backer sheet, and my backer sheet has a shiny side and it has a dull side, and we want to put it on the shiny side. And then I will take it up and wash this off. Just in water, just in water. It doesn't even have to be hot or anything. Okay, I'm going to dry that with my blow dryer. And I want to make sure that it's really dry because I'm going to be putting another layer over the top of it. So pardon the noise for a second. the deal here? It's not coming on. After the first of the year, I'm going to do some, hopefully we get through this COVID crap, and I want to start doing some classes where you'll just come in and make a project. We'll do that probably out in my ceramic shop, I would imagine. That must be something with the hairdryer. This is my embossing gun, so I'll just heat it, and it doesn't take long to dry. Chalk paste doesn't take long at all. Hope you guys are all ready for Christmas. It's coming whether we want it to or not here. It's kind of a strange year this year. Haven't really felt the Christmas spirit for some reason. I think we might all be in that boat, kind of, too. Okay, so this is my next transfer that will go over the top of that one. And I am going to fuzz this, especially because I don't want it to stick on my car and take paint off. It really doesn't seem all that sticky for some reason, and it's brand new. So I'm looking for those registration marks. It's kind of hard because this is so dark, but I'm gonna hope. And his Volkswagen had gold hubcaps, so I'm going gold. And our shimmers are, we think, have mica in them. And that's what makes them so shimmery. They're awesome. Usually don't have to add any water to them, but once in a while you do. Our chalk paste should be the consistency of cake batter or yogurt or sour cream, just a creamy consistency. You hold your squeegee at about a 90-degree angle and put your chalk paste down. Not sure about those little lines up there at the top. I guess they're supposed to be like in the glass. I feel like I might want those silver, because I don't think I want them the same color as the hubcaps. So I'm just going to do those, some silver frost. So shimmer silver is the actual name of it. Okay, then I'm going to lift that up. And there's his hubcaps. Okay, and then the third part. In the picture in our catalog, they show this in black, but because my board is black, I don't think we'd see it. So I'm going to go with Storm Gray. I better dry this. Make sure that I'm so late at getting this done. I wanted to get it up, and don't want to mess it up. It's going to be cute. Everybody have their Christmas shopping done? Kind of bummed this year about Christmas shopping. Usually my girlfriend and I, we go shopping and I find some cool things for everybody, and I just haven't, with this COVID, you just don't even want to be out shopping and just, for just messing around. So I haven't really picked up anything. Got stuff for my grandkids, and that's about it. My other kids, they're probably going to think that Christmas is pretty boring this year, but hopefully they'll understand. Oh, dang it, that's still not dry. Alrighty, I'm going to wipe that off. And just take a wipe and wipe it off. And that would be how I would get it off my board too. Just take wet and wipe it off. And I'm going to go ahead and wipe it off the back of my transfer too, because I got a little bit on there. So we'll just wait a minute here and I'll dry it a little bit more. You just want to make sure they're dry, especially when you're layering. You can join Chalk Couture for $99. You get a kit that's valued at over $250. New kits come out January 1, and the new quarter starts January 1. And they have dropped the minimum quarterly requirement from 150 to 100, so it's only 100 every 3 months. That's not so bad. And you get a lot of stuff. Also, they have a Chalk Couture Club of the Month that is $19.99, and you get a B-size transfer and 3 chalk pastes, so you can try Chalk Couture, and you don't have to yarn in for a lot of money. And you get a transfer that is specifically for designers and Club Couture members, and nobody else gets those. So that's kind of cool. And it gives you a chance to try it without spending a bunch of money. That one, you join that one and you're in for 3 months, and then you can opt in or out, whatever you want to do. But I don't think very many people leave once there's also other specials that you get with that. Like they always offer the couture members, the Club Couture members, like you may get certain transfers that month for $5 a piece, or you may get a percentage off, or your shipping is a flat rate, which is awesome. Yeah, so if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll be sure to answer anything you'd like to know. So this color is Storm. I don't know. I just felt like I shouldn't use black, although the tires, I guess, are going to be gray, but that's all right. Sometimes I think I overthink things and should just leave them. Just pulling off my drag lines, trying to. Gonna have to fix that a little bit. Oh yeah, you guys, that's cute. Oh yeah. I'm loving that. Got a couple little repairs, but that'll be very simple. Yeah. That makes me happy. Okay, now let me wipe my hands off here. So I can take a Swisper and get this out of here. And I can get those registration lines off. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. All right, now I want to see if I have enough room on this frame to put a tree on top of that bug. So we'll see here. Let me get this. I feel like I'm just covered in blue. Isn't that cute? I love that. Love it. Okay, so this was oh, let me think of what this is the Volkswagen, and then they have things that can go on top. Home for the holidays, gifts around the tree. So this is I think, yeah, this is the one that they put a tree on top of the bug. So our transfers all come in these plastic containers, these envelopes. Open it up, and you see the lines. Those are cut lines. So I am going to cut this with our Teflon scissors that are sticky free to get that side of the tree. And then this will be goes on top of the tree for dimension. And this is what holds the tree on top of the Volkswagen. Okay, so this is my number one, I guess. These are all sticky. You just peel them off of here. I am going to fuzz this again because it's going on something that has been already chalked, and it's a new surface, and it's a new transfer. Not exactly sure what I'm doing here, but we'll see. I think we're just going to go with that and give her a shot. So this is going to be the lighter color of what I chose. And that is, I'm going with eucalyptus on that. And the trunk of the tree, I'm going to grab some bark here. So let's get the eucalyptus on here. Go back this way so I don't get on that bark, trunk of the tree. And then these also have a little registration mark, so I'm just going to go ahead and mark those. I don't know if they'll help me, but they should. And that's the little trunk of the tree. There, just go ahead and lift that one up. And again, it's going back on my shiny side. I will take it upstairs to my kitchen sink and wash that off. You just wash off in tepid water, not hot, not cold. Just kind of a tepid temperature. New transfers are not to soak in water. Old transfers can soak in water. And the difference is, you'll know down here where they tell you what they are, there'll be a W, and that means that it is water-based and do not soak in water. Very simple to take care of our transfers. And if you take care of them, they'll take care of you. Our transfers they say are usable from 8 to 12 times, I think, but I can tell you right now that mini transfers are used many more times than that. Oh my gosh. Why didn't I do this sooner? I could have hung it up sooner. I love it. Gonna let that little tree dry a minute. You can kind of see it changes color when it gets dry. It gets darker for sure. I just can watch that brown just turn colors. It won't be fun to change this board out for something for next one will be Valentine's Day, and then probably could do something in January just for winter, but I'll probably just leave this up for that since I'm getting it up so late now. Here it is, 3 days before Christmas. Go figure. It's been it's kind of weird this year. It's like the year has been horrible and the time has dragged, but yet the time has gone fast. Okay. So now I have this transfer to go over that tree. And this one might be a little tougher. Oh, I see. That's easy to line up. That's kind of funny. Everything lines up except that little bitty bit of green right there, and that one doesn't have anything that goes over it. That's kind of strange. Maybe am I off whack? No? Nope, that's it. So I'm pressing it down so I don't have any bubbles. Because these down here where it bled, that was a bubble. And that bled because I had gotten the gold on that transfer, and then I wiped it off and I didn't have that all dry. My fault. I'm going to stir this back up again. You just always want to make sure they're in good consistency, because in reality, when you have any issue with your paste, it's generally whether you stuck your transfer down or not, or the consistency of your paste. That's what it is. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this. This might hang up for a while. You see how you grab up all your excess and get it back into your container? So these little containers of chalk paste last. You know, you got to take care of them. You got to make sure you keep them wet. Why did that one bleed? There we go. I love that. That's so cute. Okay, I'm going to get that registration mark off. And that one. And then I don't know why that kind of... There, got that off. So what do you think so far, guys? Cute, huh? Okay, I want to dry that. It kind of has a distressed look about it, and I thought that was me, but it's the tree. It's the transfer. That's how it's supposed to be. I thought about putting Merry Christmas or something, but you know what? I'm not going to, because that locks you into Christmas. This way I can leave it out past Christmas, because he's just hauling a pine tree. So then I have this little piece. And it goes... I believe like that. Let me look at this real quick. Goes like right behind the... This one doesn't have, of course, doesn't have registration. But... they're kind of showing it right there. And what color do I want that to be? Do we want to do it red? Could just do it candy apple red. See how now this one's kind of, it's a little bit thick. So we have our sprayer and we use distilled water, and it just gives a good spray, and then you stir it up. Thing is you don't want to add too much water too fast, because then it's too wet. And if it gets too wet, you can just let it set out. It'll get dry again, you know, dry down a little more. They say not to use popsicle sticks to stir with, but they really are easier for me to use. But they do suck the moisture out. So I would assume that if it was really, really wet, you could probably just stick a stick or two in it, and it would probably help you get some of that moisture out. We have a real tree, so my allergies are all over me. We love it, and I love it, but I'm living on Claritin. right, see, now it's much creamier. So a person needs to just kind of keep a watch on your paste, and like once a month, go through your pastes and check them and make sure they're not too thick. Like right before I close them, I give them a little squirt of water, and then I put my lid on them too, so that just gives them a little moisture. Okay, here we go. There you go. That's hooking the tree to the bug. There is, I could put packages on top. They have that. And that is so you can double those, you know. I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. What do you guys think? Isn't that cute? That's going to hang upstairs by my... I'm loving it. Get that off of there. I guess there's a little bit of shadowing for me wiping that off. One thing you always want to make sure too is to make sure that your hangers are in the right spot in the back, because nothing is more of a bummer than to get all done with your project and then you go to hang it up and you can't hang the darn thing up. So I wish you guys all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hopefully 2021 is so much better than 2020. Everybody's had a rough, long year, and we all need to have a break. So until next time, you know I'll be back chalking again soon because I love it. So we'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.